Hello friends, welcome to Clarify and Decode. Let's have a quick and comprehensive guide on API protocols, their use cases, advantages, disadvantages. As we know, in today's world, choosing the right API protocol can transform your application's performance, scalability, and user experience. Each protocol has its own strengths and demerits. So let's explore the top API protocols. At least these five are a must and also widely asked in the interviews. So the first one is REST API. Whenever you get the term REST API, think in terms of websites. It is good for websites, highly scalable websites. So it's based on web. It uses HTTP for data transfer and it can have different formats like JSON, XML, HTML. As I said, it's good for web-based application, websites. Just think of websites, even mobile apps. And in terms of websites, it's the backend, the microservices. Create, read, update, delete. Fine. So as you know, the pros are you can scale your websites to an infinite, not an infinite, but to a very high level as it is scalable and stateless. What are its cons? There's no built-in security for it. You have to devise that. The error handling is not so good and it has some bandwidth usage, some overheads. Let's go to the second one. gRPC, Google Remote Procedure Calls. When you get this, think in terms of streaming and gaming. Just relate gRPC remote procedure calls to any streaming or gaming application. Then you can devise your answer. It is based on HTTP2 and it has good serialization concepts. As I said, use cases, gaming, streaming, even chatting systems as Slack. Definitely it is fast and the latency is very low. Performance, and that too because it's bidirectional. Cons, a slight disadvantage, the debugging is not so simple. It requires some expert level to understand how to go about it. Third, GraphQL. Whenever you get it, think in terms of social media, Facebook, Instagram. Why? Because it gives you a response that is based on the client which specifies it. So it can vary. Whenever you have a large amount of content, you can have a query language to get as per your requests. GraphQL, just keep in your mind social media apps. In an interview, when you asked, we are designing a social media app, design next Instagram, always mention GraphQL. Okay, because it gives dynamic data, right? It's good for data rich applications. Social media, you want to have it data rich to attract the users. Fine. Pros, as I told, only required data, so it's fast and we can get real time updates. Disadvantages, when the queries get bigger and more complex, it is not so good. There's no inbuilt caching, you have to think about it. Fine. WebSockets, the fourth one, related to live trading, stocks. Why? Because we have a duplex communication over the single TCP connection. Lightweight, we have continuous connection, that's why it's reflecting in the stocks. So try to think it in this way. What features does a stock trading app have? Continuous connection. Latency should be very low. Cons, security issues, not so well. We have to be careful about this. Now comes the one which many of us had started, though not the oldest, but been there for a long time. So, simple object access protocol. It's declining a bit. Some organizations are shifting, but Many of the financial, payment, government related stuffs is built on SOAP. Some people are still going through it because of the dependencies, and it's not too bad. It's XML based, different protocols it can handle: HTTP, TCP, SMTP. Pros: secure, it's like a lock. Handling is very good, the error handling. And whenever we have payments, transactional kind of things, the integrity is very good. It's vended very well. As I said, the use cases: enterprise, financial, bank, government, payments. Cons: it is heavy, high overhead, a lot of XML related stuffs, envelopes, body, a lot of things. So it's complex, but you should know about it. Fine, I hope you enjoyed this session. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you, guys.